participants. Our today's guest and guest speaker are going to join us soon. Good evening, Ankita ma'am. We welcome you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Request from all the participants to please keep yourself mute.
Nikita ma'am, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Nikita
Yes, ma'am,
ma'am,
I'm here. Yes, ma'am.
Nikita ma'am, I think we should start the session.
Saurabh sir, can we start the session?
Yes, ma'am, you can proceed, please.
Okay, thank you. Learn as if you will live forever and live like you will die tomorrow. A very blissful good evening to our special chief guest and CEO of Research Foundation of India, Dr. Saurabh Jain sir, Chief Managing Director, Dr. Ashok Gupta sir, National Coordinator Dr. Ajay Jain sir, our today's subject expert Dr. Ankita ma'am, and all the Research Foundation of India's members and dignitaries, and of course our dedicated participants too. I, Nikita Khandelwal, is again here to heartily welcome you all on behalf of Research Foundation of India. Research Foundation of India is concerned with improving the educational process by encouraging scholarly inquiry related to education and evaluation, and by promoting the dissemination and practical application of research results. Research Foundation of India is working for research and development for higher education. This foundation was known by the Foundation for Research. We conduct in house activities such as workshops, training programs, conference, etc., and engage in outreach activities such as publication of general books, etc. Our mission is to educate and promote the use of research to improve education and serve the good. So it's 13th of January, Saturday, and day 5th of our International Faculty Development and Training Program on Innovative Teaching and Learning Pedagogy, which is jointly organized by Wild Innovators University, MKES Khandwala College and University Research Foundation of India, and in association with Parul University, Gujarat, and Eklavya University, and is sponsored by World Virtual Conference Forum, HERF, WFST, ARGA. With all this, today we are having our all the special guests and the chief guest also. So now I would request Neha ma'am to start the session, ma'am, please, with the
Good, e-
introduction of Dr. Saurabh Jain, sir.
good evening, everyone. Allow me to introduce Saurabh Jain, sir, a distinguished academician and research leader. Currently, he serves as the National President of ARGA, Chairman of IRGA, and Secretary of Edu Academic Research Federation. He is also the Chairman and CEO of the Research Foundation of India and holds key positions in various other organizations. With a gold medal in Master of Technology and dual doctorate in Power System Engineering and Control System Engineering, he is an expert in solar and renewable energy concepts. His extensive contribution include organizing over 1,000 international and national events and publishing 130 research articles in multidisciplinary journals. Additionally, he has 45 reference edited books to his name and holds 13 patents and copyrights in India. We welcome you, Dr. Saurabh Jain, sir, a trailblazer in research and education, to our conference today. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
So now
First
in
of
this,
all, thank you, ma'am. First of
yes,
all, I would like to say thanks all the participants to make that faculty development program success. On the occasion of the concluding session of innovative teaching and learning pedagogy, I would like to welcome today's chief guest, Dr. Professor Monde Onario, Global President and Founder, World Innovator University, Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta ji, Chief Managing Director, Research Foundation of India, and Provost, World Innovators University. I would like to welcome National Coordinator Dr. Ajay Jain. I would like to welcome today expert Dr. Ankita Jain, who are managing the topic pitching innovative teaching practices. Also, I would like to say thanks all the sponsors body, associated partners. Special thanks to Para University and A Club University, along with special thanks to World Innovators University, MKES, as the organizing partner for this faculty development program. So thank you very much, and special again thanks to participant to make that FDP success. Thank you very much. Over to you, please.
so again we are here today. We are privileged to have our chief guest who is known for their exceptional contribution to society. So he is Professor Dr. Monde Aniairo, and I feel myself the luckiest one to share his achievement journey with you all. So good evening, sir. Professor Dr. Monde Aniairo is a global president and founder at Wild Innovation University, Professor of Innovation and Knowledge Management, IBA-KM. Global Ambassador for the Advancement of the Business Administration and Knowledge Management Profession and Practice. Professor Annie Iyer is an esteemed academician specializing in innovative and knowledge management with a robust background in academia and extensive industry experience. He stands as an distinguished mentor, consultant, and visionary leader. And if we talk about his key qualifications, so Sir has received his PhD in Innovation and Knowledge Management, PhD in Management, Doctor of Professional Practice in Business Administration and Knowledge Management Practice, Doctoral Fellow of the Institution of Business Administrative and Knowledge Management, Master of Science in Management, Master of Business Administration in Management, Master of Business Administration in General Management, Postgraduate Certificate in Business Administration and Knowledge Management, Postgraduate Diploma in Computer Science, Postgraduate Diploma in Business Management, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Diploma in Computer Science, Professional Diploma in Management, Fellow Certified Business Administrator, Knowledge Manager, expertise, and in many more degrees. Sir holds various roles in prestigious academic institutions globally. Global President and founder of World Innovator University, Global Chief Executive Officer and founder of World Innovators and Education Management Organization. Sir is a Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Education Management Board, World Innovators Academy, and Global Executive Vice President and founder of the Institute of Business Administration and Knowledge Management. If we talk as well as if we talk about his career highlights, Sir is renowned as an innovator and thoughtful leader in knowledge management, trusted consultant to numerous reputable organizations. He is blessed with innovative leadership, academic excellence, strategic, ethical leader, and many more. No matter what is said about the Sir, Sir is extremely adroit. He is blessed with many other flares. So, Sir, I would like to welcome you on behalf of Research Foundation of India. And with this, I would like to say some words about our Chief Managing Director. It's none other than but our Chief Managing Director, Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta ji. Sir is having his BE, MTech, PGTM, DMS, LLB, PhD degree, and many more. Sir has published more than 50 research papers in national international journals. Sir is having a rich 40 years experience in which around 30 years in the industrial field and around 10 years in the educational field. Recently, Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar visited USA and renowned universities like Northeastern University, Boston, and USA Harvard University, Massachusetts Institutes of Technology, Boston University, etc. As far as association with Research Foundation of India is also concerned, he is considered as one of the founder member of Research Foundation of India. Looking to his dedication and hard work in Research Foundation of India, now Sir has been promoted as CMD, Chief Managing Director. We heartily welcome you, sir. Good evening, sir. Now, I would like to call our today's subject expert, Dr. Ankita Jain, ma'am. Please, Neha, ma'am, speak and share her educational journey with all of us.
Okay. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ankita Jain ma'am. We are honored to have Dr. Ankita Jain ma'am, an accomplished professional in the field of management, as our esteemed expert for today's session. She earned her Doctor of Philosophy with a focus on a study of human resource management in selected banks in India from Prestige Institute of Management and Research, DAVV, Indore. With a wealth of experience, she has served in various academic capacities, including as an assistant professor at Shri Vaishnav Institute of Management and Research, Indore, and Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Department of Law, Indore. Her dedication to academia is reflected in her role as a public relations officer and her contributions as the coordinator international affairs at Research Foundation of India. Her innovative thinking is evident in her patent publication titled Methods or Model for Solving the Unemployment Problem Through Digital Business, a significant contribution to the field. As a respected member of the academic community, she has been recognized for her expertise. She is currently a review board member for the CARE International Journal of Economics, Commerce, and Business Management and a part of the National Advisory Committee for the Virtual International Conference by Global Research Foundation. In addition to her affiliations, she is an active member of the Indian Management Association for the year 2022 and 23. Her commitment to international collaboration is evident through her role as the coordinator international affairs at Research Foundation of India. She is not only a distinguished academic but also a sought after session expert and guest speaker. She has shared her insight as a subject expert on physical wellness in a training program organized by Research Foundation of India and as a national speaker at the International Multidisciplinary Conference on Recent Trends of Commerce, Arts, Science, Management, and Humanities. Furthermore, she has contributed significantly to literature as a book editor, co-editing the book Virtual Teaching in India during lockdown, published by RFI Publication. Her dedication to mentoring and guiding students is evident through her involvement in over 30 major research projects and more than 20 live projects at Sri Vaishnav Institute of Management, Indore. So, let's extend a warm and collective welcome to Dr. Ankita Jain, ma'am. We are privileged to have her expertise with us today. Over to you, ma'am.
Sorry for the interruption, but before Ankita ma'am guide all of us, I would just like to request our special guest, Chief Managing Director, Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta ji, to engage with us. And sir, I would like to welcome you on the footpace. We want to listen you, sir. Are you there? Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta ji, are you there? Again, I would like to request with Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta ji, our Chief Managing Director, please come on the footpace. We want to listen some golden words. Sir, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yes, yes, yes. Am I
Yes,
audible?
sir. Very good evening, sir. You are completely audible to us.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone. This is Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta, Chief Managing Director at Research Foundation of India and Provost at World Innovators University. I feel honored to be invited to this international faculty development program on innovative teaching and learning pedagogy. The aim of this international FDP is to provide the most complete and reliable source of information on the recent advancements in this field. This FDP covers a broad range of topics related to this field. This FDP aims to create awareness and generate scholarly evidence, providing a platform to the scientists, researchers, academicians, industry people, and students to ongoing research in applied science and engineering from the perspective of its contribution towards sustainable development and betterment of the society. The deliberations will be aimed at discussing and highlighting the role of current trends in science, technology, humanities, and management in meeting global challenges and the emerging scenario with service future trends in this direction. Society faces a complex set of challenges and problems. Those resolution may be short, medium, or even long term, depending on their degree of complexity and urgency. These challenges clearly involve the need for sustainable development and circular economy. In addition, developed countries have an obligation to adopt the philosophy of inclusive development, allowing all countries to have access to essential goods in a more responsible way than ever. Thereby, even if redundantly, we would call it inclusive sustainable development as development that meets all people needs in the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This indeed is the great societal challenge for coming years and even decades, with many decades of delay respond effectively in an inclusive way of today's environmental, economic, and social challenges. The aim of the faculty development program is to enhance the personality. The main aim of this faculty development program is for the betterment of all students. And like every year, we hope students will give the best in all the stages and overcome all their fears. I bring greetings and best wishes from the World Innovators University and the Research Foundation of India. Much has happened in the field of information in the past few years, and there is no doubt that the role of the World Innovators University and Research Foundation of India has evolved and changed over the years. In the network knowledge based global economy of today, information is a crucial and strategic resource for economic growth and sustainable development. Now it's my privilege and honor to welcome all the dignitaries, resource persons, and experts available for this international FDP. By all accounts, it is very well done with a very good and diverse set of speakers and a high level array of participants. I am thankful to Professor Dr. Monde NRU, Global President and Founder, World Innovators University, and Dr. Saurabh Jain, Chairman, Research Foundation of India, as well as Director, Research and Innovation Management, World Innovators University. Under your capable leadership, the reputation of RFI and WIU is increasing day by day. I am also thankful to Dr. Ajay Jain, National Coordinator, Research Foundation of India, and the entire team RFI, WIU, and organizing institutes for the excellent organized conference. I am thankful to all who have given their input in this international FDP and all participants who made this event a success. It is indeed an excellent job by the team. May I take this opportunity to convey my very best wishes for an effective, successful, and productive training program. Thanks for your patience. Thank you again. Over to you. That is from my side. And I would like to request one thing that Dr. Monday has joined Just
Yeah, Dr. Gupta. Yeah, Dr.
yeah, yeah,
Monday. Dr. Nikita,
yeah,
please,
yeah.
our chief guest has connected with us.
Sure,
Please
sir.
proceed.
Sure.
Okay, over to you.
So, dear participants, can I continue, sir?
Sure, please, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. So, due to some international boundary issues, our today's special guest could not join us before few minutes, but now here he is with us, and now it is a privilege for all of us to listen him because he is known for his exceptional contribution to society. So here he is, our special guest, Dr. Mande Anairo, and I feel myself the luckiest one to share his achievement journey with you all. Professor Dr. Mande Anairo is a global president and founder at World Innovative University, Professor of Innovation and Knowledge Management, IBA-CARE, Global Ambassador for the Advancement of the Business Administration and Knowledge Management Preparation and Practice. Professor Dr. Anairo is an esteemed academician specializing in innovation and knowledge management with a robust background in academia and extensive industry experience. Sir stands as a distinguished mentor, consultant, and visionary leader. If we talk about Sir's key qualifications, Sir has received PhD in Innovation and Knowledge Management, PhD in Management, Doctor of Professional Practice in Business Administration and Knowledge Management Practice, Doctoral Fellow of the Institute of Business Administrative and Knowledge Management, Master of Science in Management, Master of Business Administration in Management, Master of Business Administration in General Management, Postgraduate Certificate in Business Administration and Knowledge Management, Postgraduate Diploma in Computer Science, Postgraduate Diploma in Business Management, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Bachelor of Science in Accounting, Higher Diploma in Computer Science, Professional Diploma in Management, Fellow Certified Business Administration Knowledge Manager, Business Administration Practitioner, Expertise, and in many more degrees. Sir hold various roles in prestigious academic institutions globally, Global President and founder of World Innovator University, Global Chief Executive Officer and founder of World Innovators and Education Management Organization. Sir is Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Education Management Board, World Innovators Academy, and Global Executive Vice President and founder of the Institute of Business Administration and Knowledge Management. As well as, Sir is renowned as an innovator and thoughtful leader in knowledge management, trusted consultant to numerous reputable organizations. Sir is blessed with innovative leadership, academic excellence, strategic management, ethical leader, and many more. It doesn't matter, or we can say no matter what is said about Sir, because Sir is extremely adroit and he is blessed with many more other flares in his career. So, Sir, whole Research Foundation of India's team wants to welcome you on this platform. Please guide all of us, sir. You are welcome to this platform.
All right, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate your wonderful introduction. And I also want to appreciate the team that have actually put together this program. My heart goes to the chairman CEO of the Research Foundation of India, and of course, the chief managing director. My speech is actually a very short one because I feel that we actually have distinguished scholars and erudite speakers who will be taking us on the topic for the day. So I just made the speech very short and straight to the point. Well, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests in the house and distinguished colleagues, as we draw the curtains on the International Faculty Development Program slash training program on innovative teaching and learning pedagogy, organized by the World Innovators University in collaboration with the Research Foundation of India, I stand before you with a profound sense of accomplishment and gratitude. This has been a journey of knowledge, collaboration, and innovation. And I'm honored to have been a part of this transformative experience. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to Dr. Saurabh Jain, the dynamic chairman CEO of the Research Foundation of India, who also serves as the Director of Research and Innovation Management at the World Innovators University. Dr. Jain's visionary leadership has been instrumental in bringing together the expertise of Research Foundation of India and innovative spirit of World Innovators University, creating a platform that has undoubtedly enriched the educational landscape. Furthermore, let us acknowledge and commend Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta, the Chief Managing Director of Research Foundation of India and Provost of World Innovators University, for his unwavering commitment to academic excellence. Of course, Dr. Gupta's leadership has been pivotal in steering our institutions towards collaborative initiatives that push the boundaries of traditional education. Our heartfelt gratitude goes to Professor Dr. Catalino and Mendoza, the Registrar of World Innovators University, whose meticulous organizational skills have played a crucial role in the seamless execution of this program. Dr. Mendoza, your dedication to ensuring the success of this initiative has not gone unnoticed. I would also like to extend my appreciation to Dr. Ankita Jain, the Coordinator of Foreign Affairs of Research Foundation of India, and Dr. Aja Jain, the National Coordinator of Research Foundation of India, for their invaluable contributions to the planning and execution of this program. Your dedication to fostering international collaboration and knowledge exchange has been commendable. A special mention is due to the International Advisory Board members of World Innovators University, whose expertise and insights have been instrumental in shaping the content and direction of this program. Your commitment to advancing education and pedagogy has truly made a difference. And let us not forget the dedicated members of the Management Committee of World Innovators University and the entirety of the faculty of World Innovators University. Your hard work, passion, and commitment to excellence have been the driving force behind the success of our collaboration. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we embarked upon during this faculty development program. Of course, you will agree with me that the facilitators delved into the intricacies of innovative teaching and, of course, learning pedagogy. Now, exploring new methodologies and fostering a culture of continuous improvement. Now, you all will agree with me here that the program was designed with the aim of equipping faculty members with the tools and insights necessary to navigate the evolving landscape of education. Now, going further from here, the objectives of the program were very clear. Number one, to enhance teaching methodologies. Number two, incorporate innovative tools and technologies. And of course, cultivate an environment that fosters critical thinking and creativity. Now, the synthesis of these elements aim at creating a holistic and transformative educational experience for both educators and students alike. Now, of course, throughout the program, ever since it started, I'm sure with the participants and the resource persons, we have together explored various facets of pedagogy, embracing diversity in teaching approaches and integrating technology to engage students in meaningful ways. Now, and of course, I also want to agree here and state categorically that the interactive sessions, the workshops and collaborative discussions have undoubtedly broadened our perspectives and, of course, enriched our teaching practices. Now, well, today being the last day of the event, so as we concluded this program, it is very essential to highlight the learning outcomes that we as participants can carry forward into our respective institutions. Now, we have gained insight into adaptive teaching strategies, honed our skills in fostering inclusive learning environments, and develop a deeper understanding of the role of technology in modern education. Moreover, talking about the importance and relevance, the importance and relevance of this program extend beyond the walls, of course, of our classrooms. Now, the knowledge and experiences shared here will not only enhance the quality of education at our various institutions, but will also contribute to the broader discourse on innovative pedagogical practices globally. Now, in conclusion, let me express my deepest appreciation to each and every participant who actively engage in this program. Your enthusiasm, your dedication, and your commitment to excellence have made this journey truly remarkable. Now, as we conclude this program today, let us carry forward the spirit of innovation, collaboration, and continuous learning. Together, I believe that let us be the catalyst of change in the educational landscape, shaping the future for generations to come. Thank you very much, and may the echoes of this transformative experience resonate in our classrooms and institutions for years to come. Once again, I say thank you very much, and let us have a fruitful deliberations today. God bless you.
Sir, for your guidance. Now, I would request to Ankita Jan, ma'am, so please come and hold the platform and shower to everyone with your valuable knowledge. Please welcome Ankita, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. And it's very much insightful session from the side of, or a small speech from the side of our special chief guest, and also from the Dr. Ashok sir and Saurabh Chen sir. We could hear them. So thank you so much, the team RFI, for giving this platform on this occasion and in this particular teaching practices. So I am gonna talk about today the practices, innovative teaching practices. So let me start without taking more time. So let's start with it. I'll be sharing my slides with you all. I hope my slides are visible and I'm audible to you all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible and it's audible.
Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, for the patience listening. Now I'll be starting up the session, and I will not take much time. So today in this faculty development program, come training program on innovative teaching and learning pedagogy, I'll be taking session on pitching innovative teaching practices. So as we know that teaching is like a beautiful music where the instructional methods are the instruments. If they played alone, they make sound, but when they play together, it they become amazing music. So we all are from the, almost all of us are from the teaching fraternity, and somehow directly or indirectly related with the teaching. So or in the training or any learning. Excuse me. So today I'm going to talk about some of the teaching methods. Then I'm going to talk about some of the uh, tricks about the teaching pedagogy. So let's talk about it. As we all know that we are teaching, since long we are teaching, and every time whenever new things come in this world, any innovation in terms of technology, in any of the change, obviously the teachers has to change or update themselves as per that particular technology or advancement, because we are the one who are telling or updating the knowledge of the students directly or indirectly again. But yes, there are different ways and there are different pedagogies which are available, and everybody knows it, but everybody is not using it. But yes, some of us are updating ourselves, and updating us as per the time. We are changing with the time, and things are happening in different ways. So again, there are the methods which were there existing in the old era, in the ancient era. Even nowadays, the in the present situation, present condition, we are using those methodologies, those pedagogies only. But yes, the ways are different, the things are different. Earlier also the teachers were there, the students were there, the classroom was there, but yes, everything has changed in a different way. We are changed, things are changed. So again, now I would like to discuss some of the pedagogies or the methods which we are instructional activities which we are doing and using. The first one, we are talking about the presentations. As we all know, earlier as well, we used to use the transparencies. Then it comes to little later on, it comes with the slides show and presentations. Then the presentations has been updated with the animation and different types of templates and various things. Now more advanced versions of the presentations are there, so everybody is using presentations. So always use presentations with the creativity, where you can see how you can add your ideas or different. Just don't copy and paste from here and there, just utilize something what you can do. So in your presentation you can use your creativity. We can have group discussions on different topics, as I have written here, the live topics. I have done number of projects with my students, and that is one of the best creative idea to make them understand things and update them with new activities. And they are always, students are always interested. The reason behind, because they feel interactive, they feel involved, they feel the participative learning, basically that they are the part of the group, they are doing something, so they feel good. And they work on those topics, they do some live projects. And after that, so that if they are doing some live projects on those, you can start with the group discussions, where you can give them some topics where they can decide upon some topics. They can discuss with each other, they can come up with the new ideas, they can come up with the new different ideas, where they can discuss with you, and then you can approve their topics and they can proceed for the live project. So group discussions, again, just don't give them any fixed topics which are there in their syllabus. Just find out some different topics which can be live in there, in this particular, it may be related to politics, it may be related to society, it may be related to some other live issues or any of the news, where they have to dig into the topic, and then they can come up with the new ideas. So group discussions, again, you can use as a new pedagogy. Then case studies. Yes, so case studies should not be like whatever written in the books or printed in the books or end of the book. You can just refer them and they can go. You can provide them a real life experience, or you can tell them the case studies from the real life experiences, what you have seen. Or recently some companies are facing issues, you can send them in those companies. You can make small groups of the students, and they can go and they can take real life experiences, where they are just going, interacting with the HR, marketing head, or salesperson, whosoever, so they can understand what's really is happening. And you should also tell them. Yes, somebody's saying something. Okay. So you can also tell them how to develop the case study, and how they can use those case study in their subjects. Also, you can relate those case studies with the topics which are available in the syllabus. Then brainstorming, again, it is kind of thinking process. So you can make them think tanks, where they can talk about, and they can discuss, and they can go in the deeper side of those topics, and they can get more and more information from their side and from their friends. And even you can also give them some insight over those topics, so that they can make, or they can find it more and more interesting. Also, you shouldn't allow them not to like complete the work in the class itself. You should also give them some homework, make it a habit for them. They always have a habit of writing and homework in the schools days. But when they come in the college, we always think that, okay, it's like they are big enough, so we should not provide them homework. They are in the college, so we should not give it. But it should not be there. They should continue with this habit. So if we'll be providing them some assignments, it's just not like written assignment where they have to think. we should give them something like that. So make this a habit, let them be the school student kind of, so that they can keep working more and more. Because whenever they will go home and they will do something about it, they will read or they will learn what they have studied in the class the day same day. So they will be having more stronger, um, basically the learning process, they can make it stronger. So homework should be a good habit, and you should make it continue with them. Then stand and speak. You should always give them opportunity to speak up in the class, to try to open up in front of their colleagues, or sorry, I mean classmate, you can say. Or you should always, even in the groups, you should also speak up, and you should also keep your views in front of others, so that this may lead to a very good habit where they will not shy, they will not hesitate whenever it will come to their interviews and group discussions, and whenever they have to speak in front of a crowd. So this should be there. Their exercises, you should give them some exercises where they can make some great experiences out of it, where they can do some small activities. By doing those activities, they can so that like they can even solve some of the questions, they can discuss, they can write down some points, anything. It makes them more active about their studies and learning. You should give them group task. The group task is not just they are doing some group assignment. This should be something explorable. As I have told you, the life projects I'm going to discuss again, but still as a kind of any of the small project, any of the activity which they are doing in a group, but where they are just not reading and writing, it should be something where they are exploring. So group task should be given. As I have told you a lot about the life projects till now, it's simply you can give them a topic, and you already know like how they do their major research projects or other class projects. So you can give them a title, you can ask them for the survey, collecting the opinions of the people, collecting from the respondents, and then after collecting those responses, analyzing upon that what you have collected, what data you have gained. Like this, you can ask them to make it documented, and then you can discuss those papers or documentation what they have done in their projects, you can within the class. So this is one of the very nice activity. You can also utilize it as a student project, and you can also come up with a book of the student projects in your colleges, in the universities, where this will add us again a domain in the, or you can say an add-on to the activities what you have done. You can utilize in the neck as well, and other places where you can show that what extra you have done. Now act, you should give them again to do something, to act, to express, to speak up, to play some role plays basically, or any of the activity, experiential learning, or anything you can provide them. Then read and write. This is a very good habit. When you write something, you don't forget. So you should always give them something where they have to read and they have to write their own views, own opinion. So you can also give them this kind of activity. Always, I'm just trying to tell you that all these activities are not new, but how you can put your innovation, you should tell them how they can do something different, how they can innovate. Like for an example, one more activity we do in the class, that I just ask them to come out with a pen and paper, and they just have to draw whatever I see. So like we do meditate, that somebody is saying a story and we are meditating like that. I'm saying a story or I'm telling something, and they have to draw something. So they come up with a drawing where they use their own imagination. Or there is one more activity which we can do in the classes, is that we can give them some roles, or we can give them some characters, that one person is this and one person is that, and they are living in this kind of a city, or this they are working in this kind of factory or industry or any of the IT company or whatever. Or we give them a situation, that this kind of situation is there. So on the situation they have to create use their imagination. they have to do something innovative, they have to come up with a story. They connect all the character and situation and the context, and then they come out with the story. So this is how, again, and then again you can ask them to speak up. So one day, every day, you can take one student and they can tell their own story. So this is how you can make your teaching innovative, and you can do something different. So in every activity, whether it is presentation or something, like on each and every slide, you can ask them to add something, or you can ask them to give some keywords. Like this, you can make things innovative. In the group discussion, you can ask them to come up with a keyword which others doesn't know in the class, which they think they are good at, but others are not that good. So this is how you can make these things innovative. Then peer learning. See, this is, again, I always suggest to students that whatever area you are into, or you are liking, or you are interested in, just read one thing and make your small groups and just discuss with each other. What happens, like, everybody cannot be good at everything. I may be good at fashion, somebody may be good at studying, somebody may be good at news, somebody may be good at politics, somebody may be good at gossip or something. But we five can discuss all the things with each other one day, in an like just 10 minutes or 15 minutes every day, and we can get information about everything. I may not be reading the newspapers every day, but some of my friends may be. So I may become good friends with them, and I can take the information what's happening nowadays in the news and everything. So this is how you can ask them to come up with the new ideas, and they can learn with their peers. Hands-on learning, yes, that's very important, that if you are teaching them something, just don't think that they have learned. If they are saying nothing, means they have not learned. Or if they are speaking a lot, that may be possible that they are getting it, but they are trying to just make you fool that yes, they are getting it. So just don't do this. Ask them to do it actually in front of you. Hands-on learning, just tell them that how, or give them demos that how to do it, and they will do it, and you will understand that yes, it is done. Collaborative and cooperative learning. Just a second. Yes. So we were talking about the collaborative and cooperative learning. So if we talk about this one, so even we, the faculty members or the senior people, we should also learn this particular habit, that whenever we are doing something collaborative, obviously, if we are writing a research paper, we all cannot be good at statistical part. We all cannot be good at theoretical, or we cannot be good at English or grammar every time. So what we can do some collaborative projects where somebody can contribute in the theoretical part, somebody can contribute in the analysis or something. So what here is expected, that you should also tell them. Nowadays, because of the nuclear family, the students are not good at sharing, or like adapting to each other, adjusting with each other, or doing some group projects. They are good at, like, we will do it alone or something like that. But you should always make them involved in the collaborative and cooperative learning. For this, again, you can give them some projects where they can explore things together and come up with a combined report. Review games and activities. Yes, you can provide them some activities where they have to review, or they have to go for some novel reading, writing, or anything like that. Any of the activity which they have to come up with some different ideas. You can ask them to read the same page, but come up with the new tagline or title for the page, for the case, or for any of the activity. Anything is possible. Then practical implications, if we talk about the you should also tell them that if somebody, they are reading some topic, it should not be just a topic reading. They should have the practical implication. They understand what is the application of that particular thing, whatever they are doing, why and how they should do it, and how it is going to be effective enough for in the future. Then goal setting, this is very much important. You should always tell them about their goals. You should always make them think about their goals. They should come up with different goals, and then you can help them in identifying activities or in areas where they are talking about their goals, and then out of those activities, doing that activities, they can really understand, are these goals are good enough for them, or any of these goals which they are thinking about themselves is really worth, or they should think that that is their goal and they should go for it. They should be sure about it, because sometimes what happens nowadays, students are like, they are just very flipped, like from like today they are working on something, tomorrow they are working on something, today they are having something else in their mind, and next day they are having something else. So to be very sure about their goal and the future goal, you should also tell them. So in this case also, you can do some activities in the class where they are talking about their goals, and the others can criticize even about the goals, where they are thinking the way that this is the very good the stream online where I should go, but others can criticize and give their opinions that why should that person go or not, shouldn't go in that particular to achieve that goal. So you can also have this kind of activities also. Outcome based teaching, you should also focus on outcome based teaching, where they can learn from you about different activities based on different activities, and they can learn from this, which can emphasize in their articulating these students what is expected from them and what is expected to know and able to do. Basically, they should also focus on skills and knowledge where they have to learn from their schools and the colleges. So the outcome based teaching is also important, where they can think about what is coming out of their doing. So this is also important. Then participative learning, I have already told you that you should always do some activities. You can do some chapter wise or topic wise, where they can be the part of those activities, and they can understand, or they can feel the sense of belongingness, that yes, they are doing it and it is their project and they should go for it. So they can focus on it. So there are number of innovative teaching pedagogies which we can see, that project based learning can be there, jigsaws can be there, peer teaching, adaptive teaching, experiential learning, gamifications, crossover learning, active learning, personalized learning, flipped classrooms, video lectures, video classes, interactive sessions can be there, digital literacy and remote learning, which we can see nowadays is very much popular, and feedback based learning. Apart from this, participative learning, metacognition, where you can be your own learner, you can understand your strengths and weaknesses, active learning. So there are so many learning processes you can find out online. Even you can see that which is good for your class and for your subject, which you can utilize and you can go ahead. So there are so many things. So now I would like to go for one more thing that will take 5 to 10 minutes more. So I think I'm audible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so till now I had discussed some of the teaching pedagogies where you can utilize your innovation, you can utilize your own mindset and your learning things, that how you can innovate those ideas and you can utilize those into your teaching. Now I'm just giving you some ABCDs on learn to teach. So it is a quick ABCD, which I'm just telling you, which you can even write it down. You can discuss with your students. You can utilize in those teaching pedagogies. So here you can talk about A, that stands for acknowledge, acknowledging the efforts of these students. Number 2, that is B, start bond building with them. Number 3, creative thinking. You should ignite their minds to be more creative. Then D, that is for developing these skills at individual level, at the personal level. Then E for encouraging the innovation into them. Then F is friendly behavior. Not we don't need to be friends with them, but we can provide them, or we can be friendly with them so that they can be more interactive with us. And we should also provide them a feedback that should be constructive in nature, not destructive. G stands for grooming. You can groom them in terms of their activities, assignments, their personality, anything. Then H, that stands for highlighting. Highlighting their real avatar means you should always give them chance to be what they are exactly. Then I stand for interactive interaction. So you should always give them chance to be interactive enough. J, make them job ready. K stands for knowledge. So give them knowledge, everything what they can know, you should provide them. Then L stands for linguistic development. You should always tell them, because nowadays students are thinking they are good at Hindi, they are good at English or their regional languages, but it doesn't happen. Generally, they are not good at any of the language, but they think that they are good enough. M M stands for motivation. Motivation is very important and it is the key to success, as we all know. Providing them motivation is always important so that they can work hard and hard for doing whatever they are. So keep motivating them. N stands for networking. Nowadays, the biggest, I must say, the source of getting success is networking, where you can connect with different type of people. You have ample of sources or platforms where you can connect with the people, either through the social media, any of the groups. You can directly go offline or online. You can connect through events, activities with the people, and you can utilize them basically for your success. So this is also important. You should always ask them to join some groups, be active with the groups. Then O, that stands for orientation. So orientation towards whatever the things around them is, like you should provide, ask them to explore and more and get to know more and more about these things. P stands for personality. So you can ask them or force them little. You have to little be like imposed ones to them, so that they can enhance and they can develop their personality as per the requirement of the industry for their jobs and other things. Then Q, that is quality check. You should keep checking them on their learning, studying, how they are with their friends, or in the like with the colleagues, with their faculties, and even in the outer world as well, how they are good at social media and everything. You should keep them keep a focus on all these things. You should keep a quality check. Give them rewards if they are doing something. I'm not talking about chocolates or something, but yes, the little appreciation is also important. If they are doing something, make them or give them some rewards for that. S stands for self assessment. So keep an eye always that are they working properly or not. I'll always give them reminder on that they should know about their strength, weakness, opportunity, and other things which are available to them. So always keep an eye that whether they are doing it or not. Then tracking on activities like curricular, co-curricular, and extracurricular. Some students are good at uh, students are good at curricular. They are very good at studies, but they are not participating in other activities. They're just focusing on their studies. And there are some students who are just focusing on other activities. They are not focusing on studies. But yes, it is not possible that every students can be good at everything. But yes, they should be good at almost everything, and they should focus on everything whatever is happening in the college or schools. So keep a track on, at least in your class, whether your class students are like you are coordinator to that class, and they are for like almost every one of them is participating somehow in other every activity. Then U stand for understand. So understand their perception and don't impose yours. Basically, this is very important nowadays. What we think that how we were treated by our faculties in the older days, and how we were respecting them or treating them that time, like 14 years or 15 years back to the back to the era, if we talk about. And what we think that today's students, they should also talk to us in that way. They should give the same type of respect to us. So it is not possible. We should not expect the same type of dignity or the focus or respect from them. We should always understand their way and the today's world, how the world is going. So today you should basically focus on what they are trying to say. The way can be different and can be little open up, but it is not like that they are not respecting you. So you should also understand this thing. You should not always take it as your disrespect or something like it. Next is V. That is that is standing for V. You can talk about two things. One is voice, one is versatile. So you should always ask them to raise their voice if they are saying something. You can promote them, but it should not be in any of the wrong way. Second, versatile, become multitasking. This is very much important in today's world. That the reason behind is because everybody wants someone who is good at everything. Means nowadays we can see that there are courses are designed in different way. For example, BBA, LLB, the management with the law. BTech, LLB, uh, a technical field with the law. People go for B Pharma plus MBA, BCom plus MBA. Why people go for this kind of combination? Because the company would expect the student with different personalities, different the qualities basically. So always ask them to focus on some things, but yes, to know about everything and focus on number of things. So always try to make them more versatile, doing multitasking. So this is also important. Then willingfulness to learn. Always make your teaching that much good or innovative that everybody can be more willingful to learn, and they would always like to learn from you more and more. The X factor. The X factor is important. What is it? Let me tell you. Identify and improve. What is it? That every person has their own personality. They have their own quality that may not others may not be having. So the X factor is something which is very much unique in someone. So the unique factor you need to identify of that person, and you should always try to focus on that strength or improve on that particular thing. You should focus on the X factor of the people, because they are more interested in doing those activities. For example, somebody is not good at studying, but they are good at creativity. So whenever something is happening in the college, you can focus on that, and you can call those students, utilize those students. So always try to identify such kind of students which are good at, they have their own X factors, and you can improve those. You can give them opportunity to work on those. Then why is, you know everything about yourself. You should always tell them this, that you may know everything. Like, so you always give them some activity there they can learn about their strength, weakness, and other things. So you should make them comfort about this, that they can have faith in this, that you know everything about yourself, and you should know it. So you should always give them some such kind of activities. Then last one, the zone. The zone here I'm talking about, that give them comfort zone. Don't make them very much comfortable in the class, I'm not saying, but at least they should be that much comfortable, that if you are teaching them something, you are asking them to do something, or giving opportunities to innovate something or creative, they can be more comfortable, and they can think that yes, this is their zone, or they love to explore things with you. There are always some faculties on which students, like, if they are doing something, they are always with them. So be the kind of person, and always give them that zone, that where they can explore their expertise. So that is all from my side. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
So now it's an open questionnaire around participants. If you have any queries, please just go through that.
Anybody is having any question, they can ask me.
Hi, ma'am. Thank you for giving us the opportunity for having a Q&A. I am Dr. Abhay Jain, and I have a concern in regard to my pedagogy of teaching. Sometimes,
Mhm.
like, I'm teaching one of the subjects per se, entrepreneurship. Now, in that cases, kindly suggest me that what sort of group activities I can make them do in the class, where not only they can come to a out an outcome, and can also help me out with the particular sort of area of my teaching which I was expecting to deliver in in practical manner.
So, sir, may I know which subject you are teaching?
It's entrepreneurship with MBA students.
So, sir, in especially if you talk about the entrepreneurship, I would like to say one thing that yeah, this subject is something which is nothing like nowadays everybody knows about it, right? But yes, the basic fundamentals are required to be learned by them. So, which obviously you are teaching them. But as you already know that there are so many startups available nowadays, you can again ask them to make some groups and go to different startups. Like you can see that there are so many startups which are getting ready every time every day, and almost in some days they are getting closed. Some of them are getting closed because of the funds, because of something. So we can give them some case studies we can where they can go and learn from them what kind of challenges they are facing. They can go and they can explore. You can give them some live projects where they can compare the same type of parameters they can take, and they can take reviews from the owners of those startups, the small startups. They can go and they can take some reviews from them, and then they can come out with a solution that yes, people are starting up these things, but how many of them are getting success, how many of them are getting quick reviews or quick profits, till in how much time they have come on the break even point, even if they have reached on it or not. Are they have come up with any of the acquisition or joint ventures, any kind of this kind of situation? Are they have like there or right now not? Everything, this kind of things you can ask them to do.
Right, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Anybody else? Anybody else would like to ask something?
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Uh, Actually, I have a question that you have said that peer learning and hands-on learning. Hands-on learning means that is they learn something and then doing practical in hands to learn that things. I think. And peer learning means what? Actually, if you explain it.
So peer learning is basically all about, learning from from their colleagues. Like for example, if we are the teachers and we are learning from each other, like we can do like that. They can learn with their classmates. They can do some activities together. They can come up with the some of the problem solving with each other. Some decision making activities they can play with others. Something like this.
Okay.
So peer learning means learning from each other, the same
Okay.
level of people, like they can be their classmates or any of the friends or friends group or something like this.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Anyone else?
Any more questions?
Any questions?
I think there is
Any other
no more
questions?
questions. Shall we conclude the session, ma'am, then?
Yeah, ma'am, sure.
So my gratitude to you, ma'am, for all you have explained today. And I truly appreciate you and our special chief guest, Dr. Mondi sir, Professor Dr. Ashok Sarji, Professor Dr. Saurabh Jain sir, and all of your times which you all have spent here helping us in this session. We have enjoyed every minute of your lecture, ma'am, and the golden words and marvelous sense of humor of our today's